There they are.
Howdy.
Hello. So where's the elk?
Yeah, we got in him. Yeah, definitely got in him. Called one into 15 yards. Just too many branches, too many trees. Caught us while we didn't, well, just weren't expecting him there. Came up a bit too early, but yeah, saw another group about 100 yards away through the trees, so I'm going to try work on them later on this afternoon. See how we go. All good. Too hot. Too hot.
So did you guys just sleep in your clothes, or did you have tarps or tents or anything?
Tents. We've got one-man tents up there. Wasn't the best sleep though. Got elk bugling all around us, so that's a good sleep really. But yeah, I think we managed to scrape an hour together, didn't we? Yeah. But yeah, all good. Enjoyed it. Don't mind being kept up by elk. Definitely not. Watching foxes running around us through the night and this morning. Yeah, it's all been good. Definitely. Too hot. Far too hot. Not used to this.
So where are the other two guys?
They're up there waiting, discussing the next move.
They're going to wait at the junction where we're going to walk up to, which is about 300 yards. 300 yards away from camp, isn't it? 400 yards away from camp. Because we weren't sure whether to spend another night there, but we should be alright. I think we'll be alright another night there. Then we'll probably up camp again following day, shift on a bit.
So I should bring my backpacking essentials.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
Time to pack.
Yeah, you're definitely going to need them. It begins.
Cameraman's getting tired. Got 60 pounds on my back, 25 on my legs.
So about 400 feet in front of us, we've got a log road. Once we get there, walk up the log road for a way. Then we have, unfortunately for you, cut across more cross country. And then we'll meet up to Andy and Phil, who are on the next logging road.
Do you cow call along the way?
No.
We're around here, it's a bedding area, so we don't want to disturb until you get up there. Then we're going to make a mess up.
My name's Andy. I'm from Wales in the UK. Fortunate enough for this to be my third trip to Colorado. I had elk in range before, but I've yet to put one on the floor. Hopefully this is the year.
So how did you find this spot?
Well, it came around on an internet forum. There was a guy organising a hunt for some recently returned vets from Afghanistan. I tagged along in 2008. That was the last time I was at this particular location. So I've got Robert Smith to thank for breaking me into this, giving me something that I never thought I'd actually get to do in my lifetime. So yeah, I'm eternally grateful for that.
What's your name?
I'm Phil.
Hey Phil. Is this your first time elk hunting?
First time, yeah. I'm an elk virgin.
We have to de-virginize you.
Be gentle.
I'll film it, the other guys will take care.
Okay.
So you come all the way to Colorado
Yeah.
to hunt.
Yeah.
Why can't you hunt in your own country?
That's beyond me. I don't know.
You don't know.
Well, it's just illegal at the moment.
Why is it illegal to hunt in your country?
Well, it goes back to 1965 when they actually wrote the statutes on what were recognised hunting weapons. And in 1965, when they wrote the first legislation, there was nobody in the UK to stand up to say, hey, I hunt with a bow. So it never got included. It was never actually banned. It just wasn't an included weapon, so we're at the point now where we're trying to work our way around that. Could be a long process, but you know, we're getting little steps closer.
So what's your story with hunting and elk?
My story, God. Well, as I mentioned before, this is my very first hunt.
Yeah.
I got into bow hunting fairly recently, and I got into archery fairly recently as well. So it's a bit of a story actually. I'm a former soldier. I was working alongside US SOF and Norwegian SOF in Afghanistan, and it's a remote place in the desert, Helmand. And these guys had these bow hunting magazines lying around, and I'd never heard of bow hunting. I picked up this magazine and saw this guy with a bow overlooking sort of mountainous area, mountainous country. I thought, that's for me. So I went home and I bought a bow, got into archery. That was about 5 years ago. That's it really. And my first season doing archery, field archery, I thought, well, you know, let's try bow hunting. So I joined the British Bow Hunters Association, and eventually, I'm quite busy at work, eventually got around to coming along on a hunt out here.
Have you killed anything ever?
Anything?
Oh, animal.
Animal.
4-legged.
I've killed a few rabbits and stuff, you know, at home. That's all really. Yeah, nothing big. You can't hunt very much in UK.
I heard the fellas over there told me.
Yeah, but this is beautiful. And the thing for me, archery is trad bow. You know, it's over-the-counter stuff. I don't like canned hunts. I don't want to shoot a compound. I want to get out there, and you know, it's all down to me. There's no outfitter. There's no guide. It's just me doing my best. If I get an animal, great. If I don't, well, you know, hey, there's always next time. But I don't want no help.
Now I know why I had trouble keeping up to you. Ex-military.
Come on, man, fucking hurry up.
I'll try hard.
If we find that place where they're crossing, not across the saddle,
Yeah.
we still need to stay below it.
Yeah, just...
The thermals are coming down out if we go too high.
Yeah. Is there any... Can't be on the Yeah, we'll be alright. If we go about 70 yards further up, we might just call one off. Or there might be a random one just
Might be
walking
close
along.
enough to take a shot at as they cross.
He will. He'll be able to take one anyway. Won't he? With his compound.
So we're only,
I'll take a 20-yard shot.
So they're travelling from the bedding areas over here, across this saddle, and then crossing down into here at night to feed. Back up in the morning and across again. This morning you could hear them hoofing it across here.
Just above us.
Just above us.
Yeah.
Look at that. The guys are sleeping. That's not the kind of cows we want to see. I think they have cramps.
We're going to spread out on the top here now. Dave and Steve are going to go right in the middle. Phil's going to go over by that. Can you see the wide dead tree? Yeah, Phil's going to place himself there. I'm going to hang back a bit over here. I'll hang on for a while, let everything settle down. Probably just give a few cow calls, see if we get any responses. If we get any bulls answering, then I'll just give a bit of a scream at him. And that's it, wait for him to respond again. Maybe more cow calls. Hopefully bring him in. Come here. He's coming.
Day 2.
Day 2. Well, we've located an area where I think there's a bull and a few cows. So we're going to head on up there for the morning hunt. After that, come back, break camp, head further up this valley where we located a wallow, see how the day plays out. Maybe sit that if it's hot, or work our way further up, see how the day goes. They were already moving up before we got in. When I got down the bottom, I heard a bugle at the top. Halfway up, I thought, well, I'm going to try and get as close as I can to him. Try a few cow calls. So I started moving up the mountain, basically as soon as we got here. I had cows around me all the way up.
Hey,
Did you see anything?
I cheesed a squirrel off. He was dropping nuts on my head. Yeah. And then just when I thought that was over, a chipmunk come face to face with me, so yeah.
I had to stare down with a chipmunk.
Stare down with a chipmunk,
Who broke
but he
first?
won, he was too cute.
It's not a bear.
It's a cow. It's a beef bear. It's a beef bear. It's a good bear.
Listen, from these binoculars,
I just crap myself.
all I saw were black ears moving like that. To Phil, it looked like a black bear lay on its back.
Did you get a shot?
No.
Did
Somebody did. I'm not sure what they were shooting at, but I was drawn up. About 18 yards on the second cow that went in front, and then somebody shot. I don't know what they shot at. Whether there was
I heard the shot.
whether there was a third cow or not, I don't know.
No, there was 2 cows.
Just the two.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Did you see them right away?
I saw them when they were sort of parallel with Phil. I was just getting out. When the first cow passed 3 trees in front of me, blanked ahead. I drew. Was waiting for the second one to pass the tree.
And then I called.
No, I think you called just before.
I called and I stopped one
Yeah,
because they were moving fast.
That's
and
right.
I didn't see anybody drawing.
yeah. Well, when you called, the lead cow, she stopped. Behind, she couldn't see me, so I was at full draw, waiting for the second one to come past, because when she moved, the first cow trotted off quite a bit. I was ready to release on the second cow.
I was filming the second cow when I called and she stopped
Yeah.
and looked like this way, and then I saw Dave draw with my peripheral.
So Dave must have shot at the second cow.
You think he got it?
I don't think
That
so.
was like 20 yards.
No, it was about from where Dave was.
Yeah.
I reckon 40 odd. I was at about 18 on the second cow and Dave was well back on Rainbow. We'll see.
Wrong ranged it. Shot straight under it. I was sitting at the tree there, and elk are bigger than our red deer come across. It's 25 being maximum that I shoot at, and I'm at that. But yeah, I just went straight under it. Heart sank. But she was stopped. When you blew that call, she stopped at the tree. And I thought if you could just move over a little bit more. Anyway, she went step, step. Just as I drew back, got it. Fingers came off and she'd sprinted across. She followed her mate up that side. Just wrong range. Elk hunting. Fun, innit? No blood.
Is that your first shot at an elk?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Tree gained a broadhead.
Snapper.
I gutted.
When you shot?
I thought 25, I just ranged it, I thought it's 25 yards where she gained. It's got to be about 25 yards, which is my maximum I'll shoot at.
When you shot, I was
Yeah.
at full draw at 17 yards.
Which one on the
Second count.
on the second one? I thought you'd gone for the first.
No, I didn't go for it.
Right.
I drew up as the first pass. I was waiting for the second one to go past.
Oh, sorry,
What was
mate.
that? 40 yards.
I don't know. Was it? Is that what it was?
Past that rock. Stand here. Just saying to look. Go back.
Rangefinder for Christmas. Rangefinder, compound bow.
There's going to be other opportunities.
25. I've been practicing in the garden at 25 yards.
It's only second day.
And
Easy to misjudge the distance.
call time for me. Give somebody else an opportunity now. The old heart went though. I thought it was going to jump out of me. My legs went. You know I was yesterday when I was dithering. Oh, nightmare. As soon as the arrow released, I was started shaking like a leaf.
I told you it's not over. That bull is screaming. Aim higher. Dave, aim higher. It's a big chest cavity. Chuckles. Was that below us?
I can't tell if he's moving up or whether he's just stood still.
Yeah.
Try and work out where there's another hunter. He cut you off.
Alright. That's in front of us, and then there's another below us.
That sounded closer.
Yeah.
I'm thinking for the morning. Because they could be feeding in this meadow overnight.
Yeah.
And possibly bedding. We could get on top of that ridge. Along there. And on down.
Yeah.
As they're going back up. Around dawn.
Can you do a bit of still hunting this morning? Nice and quiet. Wait for them to come in.
I'm going down there.
Come on.
Down there. Like.
Yeah. Nice on this. Must be a few.
How many of them? Oh, I see it. I see it. Don't move.
That's 2 or 3 at least.
Yeah. To my left. Draw. Knock an arrow. Knock an arrow. Don't move. Don't move. There's one right there coming up right at us. It's coming towards you. You see it? There you go, that's your shot. It's coming right there. Alright, she's coming at us. I'd keep that knocked if I were you. What happened?
Well, we were working up this bit of a slope here. Dave and Andy were to my right. I was scanning with the binoculars, and I saw an elk out to my left. We were going to back out and head up the hill a bit, but we didn't have time. They came up quite quickly, really. I couldn't range that well because I was shaking that much.
I saw you getting ready to draw while the other one was coming.
Yeah.
It was...
I should have drawn up sooner, but to be honest, she was quartering. I think she's about 36 yards. She was slightly quartering on. I was hoping she was going to take another step or two and get ahead behind the tree, so I'd have the opportunities to draw and she'd be a bit more broadside, but unfortunately we weren't stood against some cover too well, really. And this, it spotted us. That's elk hunting, I guess. Maybe next time.
What does my hat say?
Huntography. Shoot them when you see them.
Say that again?
Shoot them when you see them.
Did you see him this morning?
Yeah.
You know what's coming.
You know what time it is, Dave?
Yeah, time for a right good ass kicking.
Time.
Hey?
Time.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Time to kill a bull.
Full time.
Trying to get anything.
Let's get that calf. What do you got there?
How'd you like it?
I'm jealous. I haven't brushed since 4 days ago.
We can tell. You're wondering why all these deers are running away.
Thanks, Dave. I'll hold my breath when we see an elk, so
Cool.
I don't spook them.
You do that.
So Dave, it's our last morning together.
Yeah. Try Hunter's way back now. We've had a good day. Good trip, should I say. But we've brought you a little bit of fun to it. And a different side to it as well. Getting out in the wilds a little bit. Drop camping. Sleeping rough. In your case, very rough. But yeah, hopefully give you one last treat this afternoon. Well, today, getting back. See if we can find some elk on the way back now. On this ridge line back to that meadow. See what we can find on there, and then work his way back down that creek. And hopefully bump more. So yeah, hopefully give you a good last day and then see you off with an elk.
You need to get your ivory.
I need to get that ivory. I need that ivory. Let's see.
What have you learned from this one?
If anything, if you know where the elk are, I can stick with where they are. Yeah.
What I've learned is that I hate protein bars.
Yeah, I hate protein
I'm not
bar.
having another
I hate
protein
trail
bar.
mix.
When I leave here.
I really enjoyed trail mix when I opened the bag first day. But no, I don't ever see trail mix again. Ever.
So you have a different menu list for next time?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Elk.
Back straps.
Yeah.
Instead of back
We're on back straps.
Well, I've learned everything. I know before I came here, I just knew what an elk looked like on a photograph, and that's it. Being out there now, God, you learn so
It's an
much.
eye-opener, isn't it?
Really is, yeah. How elusive they are, understanding the calls, understanding to see what the sign on the ground, the habitat, also getting out there, and understanding the ground, understanding your environment.
Yeah.
It's a big learning curve.
Yeah.
The next time I come here, I'll just be so much more prepared.
I've learned that elk.
But at the same point, this is the way I wanted it to happen. I don't want to just come here, sit in a tree line and shoot an elk. I want to come here and experience my surroundings and understand what it's all about. And then later on, once I got my head around it, then kill an elk.
Yeah.
But for me, it's all about understanding and appreciating my
It's the whole
surroundings.
experience, isn't it?
It's the whole experience,
It's not just
yeah.
about
Proper hard work.
Elk
killing an elk
hunting's
unless
yeah.
you feel.
Nothing. It's not about
It's the best hunt
the
I've been on
hunt.
so far.
It's not about the elk. It's about the hunt, the experience itself.
Yeah. How's it compared to Africa?
Hard work, but better in a way. It's proper hunting, isn't it? It's proper hunting.
We're gonna go see if elk dance in the rain.
It's the best time to get out there is when it's nice and cool like this, because those bulls start talking and gals will start talking. And guy kicks that extra cycle off and that rut starts. So we're kind of in the pre-rut right now. So hopefully they'll start talking today. And we're gonna get rain because it's starting to rain already. So we better get going.
Let's go. We just located a bull. The bugle back. We're heading down. Yeah, they're in there. They're on that face. Right there.
I wish I had a spot to go. This would be a perfect place for a spot to go. They're about a mile off.
How big is that lead cow?
She's about 800 pounds at least. She's a big old fatty.
We just heard the bugle again. We're trying to get below them because they're coming down.
It's gonna be between 11 and 60% chance of rain. Looks pretty likely to me. And then it's supposed to thin out tonight, but tomorrow is supposed to be 30% chance of rain. So we're gonna be wet again tonight. Get used to it. There's a big bull down at the bottom. We're gonna go over here by this pine tree, set up and see where he's at again. We've moved from the top, we're about 2 miles in now, so we might as well just go after him. Make him a wall hanger for us. What do you think? Let's do it. Bull bugled and the cows responded. The bull just kind of let out a locator bugle and they answered him. They were moving though. And I'm wet, by the way. Thanks, Rudy. Oh, Rudy's fault. He's gotta be down below. Can you see him?
Oh, it is pouring rain. I just backed my camera away.
There he is. You see him? I can't see his horns. I can see the cows pushing up through there right now.
Are they in that opening yet?
No.
No. us now too. And above us. Below and above. How close was he to you?
60 yards uphill. Actually, it's about 72. A little bit far for an elk. But we just went to stupid down with all these elk because they're all around us now. We got some to our left, some to our right, up above us, some behind us. It's a good problem to have. Now if we just get one of these bulls to come in and play. That bull is limp. We came from 2 miles to get him and he won't come a half a mile down.
He's bigger than the one up here. He's coming fast.
We've been working these bulls up above us for about the last hour and a half now. We got a new bull that's coming in. And he's really hot. So we're gonna drop back down. He's a solo, so less eyes, no cows. And we're gonna try to bring him into us by playing cow tunes to him.
I know. He's out of here. He saw us.
I can't win. I can't get one of them within shooting range. The other one was 70 plus yards. This one was across the range. We thought we'd try for him because he was solo, but now he's coming across. He's over here now. Now we got one up here behind us bugling again. It's almost dark. We got at least 2-hour walk out of here. Can't win. We are soaked to the bone. We've worked so hard down here in the last 2 days trying to get an elk out of here. And this is a place that none of the hunters want to come into because it's such a nightmare getting them out of here. So I guess tomorrow we'll wear our light shoes and try again. No stopping. No rest for the wicked. It's cold this morning. It's like our 4th day going into DNC. And trying to get these elk.
Today's the day.
Today's the day. We probably won't get down there till this afternoon, till the wind changes. You don't want our wind blowing into them. So we're almost to the bottom. We stopped. The sun was shining on us, and there's a lot of open land between here and where they're at. So we wanted to just stop behind this. We got like a berm, and we took a break, had a cup of coffee. We were gonna let out a bugle. Emily hit the cow call, the handheld cow call, and we got a response back right away. So we know they're still in there. They're still responding. So we're just gonna wait it out. Tonight's gonna be the night. We're gonna put one on film hopefully tonight with Rudy behind the camera, or maybe Rudy in front of the camera. Who knows? Maybe we'll put 2 down and we'll just spend the next 2 days backing them out, which would be alright. So it's getting good. It's tis the season. It's 10:50 in the morning. The elk are bedded, and now we're getting ready to set up tactical operations for the kill zone.
Lots of sign around this mountain lake. We're in in on them. They're bugling behind us. Those elk are bedded up there and skirting that ridge. Coming down over here. We're gonna ambush him here, hopefully. There he is. They're in there. 12:30, September 12th. They're moving, they're pushing cows. Oh, he came down. This is it, buddy. Be a full draw when you see him coming. They won't give you a chance to draw. Good satellite will probably come around first. No, he's not. Right hard. Yeah, I see him. He's looking back like the bull's coming. He's smart. He's still up there. Oh, he's right there. You better try. I see him. He's coming. Nice one. That's how we do it.
That shot, it was high. It was high. It was real high in the back.
Okay, we'll give him time.
That's a real high shot.
You got him though, don't worry.
I should aim at 40. I aimed at 45. Please, Lord, let that bull die early. Quick, Lord. Please, Lord. I beg you, have mercy on that bull. That shot a little high, but Rudy thinks it's a pretty good shot. We're going to review the tape. I think we need to put Rudy in front of the camera a little bit here because we got something barking below us here.
Okay, we'll switch right now.
So, break. What do you think, Rudy?
I'm on camera. You made I think, a good shot. We called him down, probably from at least a 600 to 800 foot vertical. We seen him from a mile back. Good job, buddy. We gotta find him next.
It's all checked. Oh, he stinks. How are we gonna get him out of there? One, two, three, four, five. 3, 4, 5. The Raghorn 5x5.
He's awesome, Troy. Awesome.
He spun that ram cat off, because watch this. Check this out.
We shot 2 bulls, an hour and 20 minutes apart. An hour and 20 minutes, 50 yards apart. Mine lays right over the hill. And Rudy shot his very first elk with us. 52 yards. I was stoked about that. Oh my God. Hey, has Bull Draw ever had 2 elk on film within an hour? I don't know.
They do now.
Now they do. Now they do.
You guys feel better now?
Yeah, can we have some pancakes?
My first bull. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Emily and Troy.
You're welcome, Troy.
I can't believe it.
I tried to film it.
I can't believe it. Thank you, God. Thank you.
Maybe we can ride the 4-wheeler.
I kid you not, as soon as I let the arrow fly and he took off, the sun came out and it started to drizzle. I was like, hallelujah. Whoa.
We got a blowout.
We're halfway up the mountain. And we're here with the East Coast Midwest crew.
Yeah, we wanted to blow out some elk, and Rudy blew out his truck, so we're on delay. That is a little wiffle ball.
Yeah,
bag.
it is. It's exactly what it is.
You cut the friggin', they shorted the handle, and they cut a hole in the top. You didn't pay for that, did you?
Yeah, Rudy said you gotta get this one. You gotta get this one. It's elk nuts, the best there is. I get it, and I was like,
I used that
it's
for
like
wiffle
30
ball.
bucks. No way. Yeah, pretty much
I used that for
Walmart.
wiffle ball.
Got a little rubber grommet.
Everybody have a little game after we kill our elk. A little wiffle ball game.
Oh, look, it's already falling apart.
Crap.
Well, it's proving to be a eventful first day. The huntography wagon broke down, overheated. We had to ditch her. We got animals to kill. Rob and I are running on a combined 4 hours of sleep in the last 40 hours.
Feels good.
Might get a little bit wacky this afternoon, I'll tell you that much.
We have a little adversity.
What's that?
It's raining. My truck broke down. You have a tarp for a fly. Hope that works out for you.
Well, sometimes you just gotta make do with what you have.
Are we having fun yet?
I'm not sure I want you to film me doing this. You might get the wrong idea. Tired. Need some blood on my face.
Long drive, huh?
Pretty brutal. But we're in elk country, which is God's country. Air's a little bit thinner up here. But just want to see an elk in the woods.
We'll make it happen.
I hear they have them in Colorado. You're the man.
Look at you traders. I Mr. Green.
You guys ready? 30 deer last year. I want you to be ready before I open the case, alright?
It's like the Ark of the Covenant.
The power, when I open this case, you'll feel it. I want you to be ready.
You have to be like a high priest.
Man, did you feel that? Alright, it's elk time, so screw whitetails. One elk's better than 30 whitetails any day, right? Elk door.
Let's go chase some elk.
It's the new Muzzy Trocore. It's brand new this year. Said it flies like a field point, so I bought it, shot it, and it does. And it's freaking sharp, man. I just liked it because it's real small, compact. I didn't think it would plane as much. I don't know. We'll see if we get a chance to use it, see if it works. I got a Spitfire for backup if I shoot 3 arrows.
So what all he had to say to you?
So he told me, he said, check out these 2 spots, whatever. One's right up here, one's over there. Second thing he says, you gotta be in the right state of mind to kill an elk.
What does that mean?
He says, you can't be trying to kill an elk. You can't be trying to like, you have to kill an elk or desperate to see one. He's like, you just gotta be going out in the woods and enjoying it and having fun and not really giving a shit. And he's like, and they'll just be all over you.
Well, he didn't pay $600 for a tag.
I know. That's it. He's like, if you want to go home with me, there's a place down here that sells cows right over there. And I said, well,
maybe.
Thanks for your.
I already paid for cow, mate.
You didn't pay hardly anything for your tag, you little shit.
$100 is $100, dude.
No, $100 is like the piss money.
$100 is like 500 less than $600.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to scout a new spot, kind of relating to backyard bucks. We're going backyard bulls. We're right above town here, based on some information from a local. He's telling us there's a lot of bulls close to town that a lot of people overlook that come from out of town. So you are watching live action on Elk Tour this year. Backyard bulls, baby.
I wonder if that's like more of a main road. I wonder if that's the one he's talking about. September, Colorado. Anything can happen.
Well, we're walking, and I don't want to take too much credit, but I found this awesome elk rub, and I said, guys, we gotta go this way and call to that ridge. So we got down there, and big buck intuition, even though it's an elk, we called to that ridge and we heard our first bugle. So we're about to like get down there and try and make a stalk and get on this thing. We've heard some cows, so we think they're on top of this ridge over here. We're gonna go try and get it done. He's on that side.
I think he's like right. You see those 2 tall pine trees that are kind of sticking up?
Yeah.
Way up. I think they're just on the other side of that right now.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're.
If we stay up top here, sneak around, try calling again from right over there, and then drop down in after we get them all riled up.
I just want to hear him again. I think he's pretty far. Yeah. He's on the backside of that ridge, there's no doubt.
What the other ridge?
No, this one right here. He's right on the other side of it. Where is he? Oh, hi, I see him. Yep, there he is. Big ball.
He's not real big. He's running on a tree.
Yeah.
He's at least legal. He's definitely legal.
Your first ball, fellas.
Okay, how do we get to him? Trees in here, go, man.
Still see him?
No, I lost him.
He's straight below where he was. You can't see him. Rob smoked his first elk. 10 yards. Hope he got a good shot. There. Where do you hit him at?
Did you see him?
Dude, he ran right by me.
How big is he?
He stopped like 10 yards from me in the brush.
How big is he?
What?
How big is he?
I think he's a 5x5.
Did he go down?
What?
Did he go down?
Dude, he was either losing, I think he was losing a hell of a lot of blood. He was like 10 yards away from me through the brush, maybe 15. And you could just hear it just like pouring out of him.
For real?
And then it sounded like he stumbled off. I think he's down right there.
Yeah, I heard that. Freaking 25
Either
yards
that,
away.
Either that or he's like, Rob F. and Fryer just stuck an arrow in me. And I better take a piss, because that's what Rob F. and Fryer does all the time. Nice. Elk, hopefully down.
He came right in on a string.
He came in. I saw him. I was hoping he would come up on that side. I saw his antlers in the brush, and I saw him turn around and come. So I got the full draw, and he just peeked out. I'm at full draw, and I'm like, I got the pin on his head. I'm like, if he doesn't come out, I'm gonna shoot him in the head. And I'm watching, and I'm trying to hold steady, and he finally committed, and he walked out, man. I just followed him, and when I had my opening, I had the pin behind his shoulder. I just fired, and hey, there's a thump, but it didn't sound. It was loud, but it didn't sound like a bubble, like a gut. So I mean, yeah. I hope we smoked him. I mean, first bull elk we saw, we get in and get it done.
Dude, I got you at full draw. I didn't see him, so
it was impossible for you to see him.
I had you at full draw, though.
Dude, how exciting was it? Like, how crazy was it when you hear him just crashing up through the brush?
Did you hear him coming?
Yeah, I could hear him coming. I'm like, oh, here we go.
I heard him coming.
I just hear him just crashing. It's like, I just heard
thinking,
blam.
I'm like, is that
it's like
really
a stick hitting a wet garbage bag. I love it.
Well, he made up here fast. It was like 5 minutes that he made it up here.
I didn't know if it was really him coming, man. I'm just like looking, I'm like, and I hear this noise. I'm like, is that him? And I'm like, antlers, it's him. I was surprised. I thought for sure he saw me. It was this freaking awesome green kuru, man, blending me right in. It's all green.
Dude.
Let's go find
Yes.
Let's go find this freaking bull. See if we got it.
Yes. Let's see where you're shot. See if you find the arrow.
It's over here.
Killer's on out to her, baby.
You hear like stuff pouring out?
Dude, it sounded like someone was taking a freaking piss.
No way.
It sounded for like minutes.
He's dead right there somewhere.
You got blood? It's on the leaves right here.
These tracks. We got blood.
You got blood.
How's that blood look?
Looks good.
I don't see bubbles, but it looks good.
Hey.
Arrow? How's it look, Rob?
It looks all right. I think liver gut. He's definitely dead.
See, I was sitting right there.
I mean, if he was facing just like this, so it was a broadside shot. Right here.
So maybe I went in a little bit back and came out good. He's definitely dead. I mean, there's no daddy there.
17 yards.
Approximately. He was close.
Right here.
You saw him? Could you see him standing there?
I was right there.
You could see him?
If you took a couple more steps, he ran right in front of me, right after you shot.
And just stopped?
No, he stopped right down here, and then he went down like that way a little bit.
Let's go where he stops. Sneak in quiet as can be. We're looking at, I know we mainly got a lot of some liver. I think he's quartered away. I got liver and lung, but I got some frothy blood in here, and that just don't come from the liver. It had to be a lung hit somewhere. I'm thinking gut, liver, one lung. It's not my perfect shot, but it'll do, I think. We're gonna give him a little bit of time and get in there and look for him, but the sign's looking really good. I'm real happy to see some bubbles.
First animal that we see hunting, the first elk, big bull, comes right in. Rob smokes it, man. What a hunt. All DIY public land hunting. Dude, this is worth 1,700 miles for sure. Someone did some good calling. It's pretty awesome, dude. It's pretty awesome. Nothing like a big bull at 20 yards. Never experienced like that before. It's a little different from whitetails that I'm used to.
Did you have any shots the way he was walking?
No.
He would have if he'd walked
I would
by
have.
me,
I would have
shot.
had a great shot, but
If you would have walked 5 more yards, it would have been perfect. 30 yards broadside for me.
yeah. That's what I said, fellas. First one with the good shot gets him.
I'm sorry, it was me, guys.
No, dude, you picked the perfect spot.
I'm just glad because, you know, I found this spot from that guy at the restaurant yesterday.
Hey, who said go by the power lines?
You did. Who did the awesome calling? You did. You did.
Pat my ass on the back.
Nice work, buddy. Man. How good does it feel to call in a bull by yourself?
Well, I learned it watching Troy and a bunch of other people last year, so credit goes to all of them.
That's the best way to do it.
Just
You gotta learn.
Learn by experience and just watching other people do it.
Suck when they come in quiet. They're just like turkey hunting. They come in quiet.
I thought he was gonna go above Rudy. I thought he was going up top.
I thought he was gonna go. I was hoping he was gonna go that way.
Man, they
had a
pinpoint
great
that noise
shot.
down perfect, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, all the way from the other hill, they pinpointed us. Yeah. Came right here.
That's what you want, though. You want to have a caller back. That's why I was back. If I was next to Rob.
Yeah, he would have been down here.
Yeah, so I had to step. I had to come in back and then call him in, but he was looking for those cows.
Perfect setup.
He was looking for those cows. He's trying to steal those cows from that bull. How do you feel, Rob?
I feel good. I feel better when I find the bull, but I feel pretty pumped, tired, exhausted, all that good stuff wrapped up into just one ball of happiness right now, but it's pretty awesome. I can't thank you enough, Rudy, for the experience bringing us up here. Share it with these awesome guys. We're going to have a real triumph when we actually walk up on this bull, but right now it's feeling pretty good.
I'm proud of you guys.
Thank you. I'm no expert, but that's good sign.
We're an hour and a half into it. Still have good blood. He's going up the mountain now. That's where we were, right up on that ridge.
Blood? Yeah. Alright, we found blood again. It's been a really, really tough trail. That thing's got to be dead. I mean, looks like liver, one lung. I don't know how he couldn't be dead, but we're stressing at this point and it's hot, and wish us luck. Let's go see what we got.
What do you say we head back to camp, get some belly timber, and maybe open that bottle of Bullet in celebration? Not like we thought of having a bull down on the ground, although we do have to still celebrate yours, but just great times with good friends.
Bourbon sounds perfect.
And that's what hunting's all about. Not always about killing stuff, although we're gonna kill something tomorrow. But it's about being out, enjoying this beautiful world that we live in with the people you find dearest in your heart. So
It's the last day. Let's do it.
shoot them when you see them. In the words of his effingness.
We did that already.
Oh, yeah.
Then you gotta find him.
We gotta follow through. Follow through is most important.
Don't move.
I only had a little tiny branch. I could have shot. I had a little branch in the way. I had a lot of branches in the way. I could see her vitals. I just had one branch that just wasn't gonna fly.
How big was that bull?
7 by 7. 40 yards.
Big.
Through the brush. Unbelievable. He's huge. Just so much mass. He was just solid all the way out. Real nice bull. He was with, I don't know, half dozen cows probably. I saw like 4 or 5. So they're right there. They were within shooting distance. Just couldn't get a clear shot on any of them. That was intense. There was a big doe up there bedding, a big cow, I'm sorry. And I had the vitals wide open. I had a lane, and I just had one branch. You always have one branch in the way. And if anybody knows me, if I could have snuck it through and smoked her, I would have done it. But I just couldn't do it.
Did you see the bull?
I saw the bull. The bull came down. He came down behind her. He was wide open, but he just didn't stop. I would have been able to shot to him too. If he would have stopped in the opening, I could have shot at him, but he was going.
Was he bigger than the other one you shot?
Yeah. Yeah, he was like this much bigger. He was nice. He was awesome. But that was a cool experience. We'll try and get back on him.
Jesse, did you have a shot?
I did for about 2 seconds.
For what? The cow?
When I drew back, did you see me draw back?
No, on the cow.
Yeah, when she stood up, I had a shot for 2 seconds. She turned around and went up the hill. I was waiting for her. I had it, man. I had the opening. I was waiting for her. Like when she stood there, she was standing behind a tree looking our way.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for her to step out because I was going to draw back. I was going to shoot the bitch in the throat if she was looking at us, but she didn't come out from behind a tree. She just turned and left.
If you didn't bed down, shooting smoked.
Did you see the bull?
I just seen white antlers moving through the brush. Huge.
Got about 8 hours left in our hunt. And Rob and Jesse just went to look for Rob's bull again one last time. And Rudy and I are heading up higher, going all the way to the top. We know there's a monster public land bull on this mountain. And there's a good chance there's some other ones on here too, so we're gonna go get them. It's the last day cliche. We're going after them. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, it's the last day of Colorado Elk Tour for Adam, Jesse, and Rob. Adam's behind the camera. Hopefully Rob and Jesse found Rob's bull. We just got on a bull after climbing this big mountain. It's almost 11,500 feet. Did about 1,500 vertical or so. The bull didn't want to play anymore. We had a screaming match, and you know, doesn't get any better than spending good times with good friends on a mountain.
That's right.
So, thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having me, buddy.
See you next year. So how far are we going in from the trailhead?
2.5-ish, we shall see. Kind of have to take a old, kind of abandoned connector trail, so it depends on what kind of jaunt that ends up being. But should be about 2.5. So if we can get from this trail to that trail without too much trouble, that'll definitely shorten things up for us.
How does it feel to be in elk country?
Feels good. We're just trying to get into camp, following a trail, and
trail. Got on some steep, nasty. It snowed this morning, so everything's super slick.
Is this home?
This is home for now. Home for the next 5-6 nights. Or hopefully not that long if we kill something.
Yep. It's a pretty spot.
So how far back are we, Mark?
We're straight line. Only 1.75 miles to the truck, but it took us 3.5 miles to get here. Didn't really follow trail at all. We thought we were gonna have some help as far as the trail goes, but we pretty much took it through the thick stuff, and it was an adventure getting here for sure. It was I don't know, how long of a hike was that?
5.5 hours.
5.5 hours?
Was it really?
4.5. We left the truck at 1:30.
Okay.
And we got here at 7.
Yeah. So it was definitely...
No, wait, 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how was your first night in the Colorado backcountry?
Good. Heavy frost, as you can see. We're guessing it was down in the 20s for sure, so I was snug inside the tent. Quiet, no bugles that I heard, but good stars. The moon's out still a little bit, so hopefully they weren't feeding too much through the night. We're gonna go get on them now this morning.
So it's 12 noon on your first day. What do you feel? It's been quiet, so we haven't run into a ton of action. But you just gotta keep covering ground and find elk. So it's a gorgeous day out. It's cool, but the sun's up now. So the snow is starting to melt. They should be moving. So yeah, I'm excited. It's fun to be out here. We're in the thick stuff right now, so it's definitely elk country. We're seeing sign. We're seeing, tracks and solid trails and crap and everything. Just need to get on the elk, so it's good. It's dark. Definitely a lot of game trails coming through. It's been so windy where we were at for camp. But now that we've come down a little bit and entered here, you hear the wind swirling above, but they don't penetrate down in here as much. Yeah. So the breeze has been good. It's been pushing this way. We're working into it. It just feels right. So hopefully we get on something soon. Yeah, what did you tell me about day 3? I, like a few months ago, told my partner Phil day 3 was going to be the day. And then right before I left to come here the day before, my dad said, just gut feeling, day 3 was the day. So this is the 3rd day of the trip. But it's also not the 3rd full day of hunting, so it depends on how you count. But today or tomorrow, it's going down. It will be day 3. It's crazy in these aspens. It's just really hard to judge distance. I was just hitting some ranges, and what I was guessing was off. The funny part is, in both ways. Some ways I was guessing short, some long. It's just really deceiving when it's so thick and so vertical.
This is what we do at elk camp when it's windy and 60 degrees.
Dude, it's hotter than 60. Hotter than 60, it's gotta be.
Okay.
70, I'm saying low 90s.
You hear that? Can I yell? Ah! Freaking 2 nights ago it was in the 20s, snow on the ground. Now it's in the 60s, probably 70. Windy all day. There's literally been aspens falling down. We had to pick a camp where there's not as many big trees around. This is pretty crazy. It's supposed to be like this tonight and tomorrow, and then it's supposed to snow again. So we can't hear any elk even if they were talking. Yeah, I don't know. We're dropping lower, we got on sign, got on 1 cow. Hopefully tonight will be better, but with this wind, it's insane. It's crazy.
Afternoon hunt, day 3.
Day 3, definitely still windy, but slightly calm. I mean, compared to 50 miles an hour anyway. So I would love it if they die for the evening. We could actually get a chance to call and get a response and help us pinpoint some elk. So my big hope is the wind stays at least this calm, if not dies out even more. So let's make it tonight. We literally just passed through a bull bedding area. We're about to stumble on a great wallow and 2 enormous aspens fell right behind us. Got on 1 cow in the timber and that's it. So, I mean, it's just been in insane conditions. This is literally the calmest it's been all day.
Hey Mark, you noticed something this morning?
Yeah, no wind. Excited to finally hunt a little bit when it's not 20 to 50 mile an hour winds. Hopefully we can call, get some responses, or at least, you know, they won't be on total lockdown because of this wind. So, ready to go get on something.
Stay down, stay low. Yeah, buddy. That was awesome. Winds were low, finally, for a little while. Coming up just a thick ridge. We were obviously making noise. There was down stuff, dead stuff everywhere. Started cow calling a little bit to cover our noise. Then Rudy stopped and, you know, put out a sequence, a little bit of chatter, and got some responses, so it was fun. It sounded like he was off, maybe down to the right. He was definitely working in. His second bugle sounded closer. Thought I could hear him moving a little bit, but he hung up. He could have caught our wind. He could have. It was so thick that maybe he just hung up because he wasn't seeing the cows that he was hearing. But it was fun. Stood there on my knees real uncomfortable for a long time.
This is what happens in a rain delay on the elk tour.
We're tailgating.
Yeah. So what do we do with this rain delay, Mark?
I guess for now we're going to continue to stay in here. This morning when we woke up, we were planning on going to the mountain even in the rain, but when we first got up it was like blowing sideways, coming down pretty good. It's been thundering for a little while. It's freaking freezing. If it were just a little bit colder, it'd be snow and we'd be fine, but
yeah,
it's wet, cold, nasty. So for now we're hanging tight and hoping it passes. We came into this place last night. We haven't even hiked into the ridge we want to hunt to even see how accessible it is. I actually think we have to cross a creek to get in it, and it sounds like kind of a big one. So, I mean, with these conditions, we could get out, but we just kind of screw ourselves for later. I think if we just wait for this to pass, we'll be able to hopefully hunt more effective when it gets through.
So Phil, I hear you do a really good elk chuckle.
You already just did it. That's Phil's elk chuckle.
So that's my elk chuckle.
It's a specialty.
This is a specialty. Not very many people can do it. I've been here too long.
First blood. Should be on an elk. Yeah, it ain't bad. Oh. We're up on a high point. Literally have a 360. Literally 360. Can't glass anything. Can't call and get a response. Perfect conditions. It snowed last night. It's warming up. We're seeing mule deer. Unfortunately, seeing cows on this side. Heard coyotes. I mean, we're seeing everything but elk. Hearing everything but elk. So, literally just stumped. I don't know if we just missed most of the rut. If we're just in one of those lull periods or what. Beats on the mountain. Talk to me. Finally on an elk, like, literally. See the elk. Hold on, he's moving. He's moving. Mark, you gotta stalk your way down in there. I'm gonna stay back and I'll call in case something happens. Wish I could see him. That's good if he's behind the tree. No, but if he went straight up. It doesn't matter, we'll get on him. Let's make the stalk.
First real stalk at an elk.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks easy from here to there, but you get down on the bottom of that was so nasty. She just kept feeding out and I lost her, so we're gonna drop down. Hopefully work our way back over. Hopefully see her before we just start busting in there. It was really weird that, I mean, I didn't see anything else. She didn't spook. It was just weird that she'd be out feeding on that hillside by herself. But yeah, it was fun. Besides that other one in the timber, which was a mess. That was the first, like, true, like, spot it and get after it. So I was stoked. I saw a white speck on the hillside and we just been hiking. Pulled up my binoculars and sure enough, it was her rear end sticking out. So that was cool.
It's been an adventure, Mark.
It has. Not, I didn't think I'd be ending the week by sitting in the middle of a road. I didn't think I'd see a road from the time I went in. So, I mean, like everything else, you know, you just gotta adapt to what happens and make the best decisions. And, you know, I'm proud of the way that we stayed after it and hunted and didn't go the way I want to go, but I feel like, you know, as a first-time elk hunter, I learned a ton, saw a ton, and it definitely wasn't a one-time deal. I'm ready for next year and ready to keep learning. So, I mean, I think He was like the guy that passed us. It was his 7th year and he just got his first bull, and I think that persistence is cool, and that's the persistence that I have, and I hope it doesn't take 7 years. But yeah, I mean, the cooler's empty, but what's there to complain about when you get to spend a week running around the mountains and, you know, spending that time with great friends, and that's hunting. It's good.
As Opie says, the cooler may be empty, but the heart's full of memories.
And the camera, right, Rudy?
That's right. Thanks for letting me be a part of your adventure, Mark.
No way, thank you.